Selling a property is one of the largest transactions most people participate in. However, the most important number when you sell your property is what you walk away with when it's all said and done. And that is why, if you're selling your property, you need to know the closing costs. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to go through what those costs are so that you'll have an idea what your bottom line is when you're finished with the transaction. Hi, my name's Jen Almeida, and this is my husband Nate, and we're realtors right here in the Carson Valley with Intero Real Estate.
And today we're going to talk about sellers' closing costs. Now, the cost of the sales will differ on property to property based on location, sales, price, and even municipality or city the transaction is taking place in. But these are the most significant. If you want a more specific estimated net sheet, email me and we can put one together for you.
The first thing we're going to talk about are real estate commission fees, which is what you'll pay when you hire a realtor to sell your home. This price will range depending on who you hire and what services they offer. The commission fee can be split between the buyer's agent and the seller's agent. It is essential to have this discussion with your realtor up front. It can make a big difference on your net proceeds. The next costs we're going to talk about are your closing costs. These are important and vary title company to title company. In Nevada, these can range from 1 to 3% of your sales price. These fees can include title insurance, escrow fees, and prorated property taxes. It's crucial to review the closing cost details with your agent to avoid surprises at the closing table.
The next expense you may expect is repairs and staging your property prior to listing it. A well-maintained and attractive property can command a higher price and sell faster. However, prepping your home for sale can entail costs for repairs, renovations, and professional staging. But depending on the property's conditions and the level of updating required, these costs can vary significantly. This is why one of the things we do prior to listing is tour the home with the client to determine what repairs are necessary. We are looking for repairs that will offer the highest return on investment.
Now, another cost that is more of a preventative cost is a pre-sale inspection. While not mandatory, pre-sale inspections can be a wise investment. Hiring a professional inspector to assess your property's condition can uncover potential issues that might deter buyers or lead to renegotiation. But addressing these concerns ahead of time can streamline the selling process and get you to the closing table even quicker.
But once your property is sold, you'll need to consider the cost of moving. That will be your next expense. Whether you're relocating within the Carson Valley or heading to a new city, moving expense can add up quickly. Costs can include hiring a professional mover, purchasing packing supplies, and renting transportation. And this is why we plan and budget for these expenses early on in the process. One of the things nobody talks about is the capital gains taxes. This can add up if it's applicable to you. If your property has appreciated significantly in value, you may be subject to capital gains taxes on the profit. If you live in the property, you may be exempt from these taxes, but this is something you need to confirm with your CPA.
Now, if you're selling your property, the net sheet is one of the most important things you're going to want to review prior to making this big decision. If you need it, reach out to me and I'm happy to provide that to you.
If you want more information on the Carson Valley, check out our YouTube channel and website.